trip has completely changed my life and my direction, and I am not the same person that I came here as, and I'm thankful for all the growth and also how God has taught me to prioritize my time and my life and how to work with teams. So no, I'm not the same person, and this trip has impacted me greatly.
This trip has impacted me in so many ways, at so many levels. I am going home a completely different person than the way I came. When I arrived on the field, I really did not have an idea of who I was in the kingdom and as a person. And now I know where I belong. I know that I am a vital piece of the kingdom and the work in Moldova.
The trip has impacted me in ways that I never thought possible. I came in with a plan of what I thought God wanted to do with my life, and that plan was here, and He just blew it out of the water. I now see what God has, and it was better than I could have ever imagined. And I'm leaving. My inner man, as I leave, is different than it came in, and I will never be the same after this trip.
I would say this trip has impacted my life in a big way because it opened my eyes to the need outside of the U.S. and in the world.
It is an open door. The people are open. They're longing for friendships, relationships. Spiritually, it is open. It's ready for laborers.
Moldova is a beautiful country. It's a hidden gem. The people here are so kind and humble, and it needs people who are willing to sacrifice and work hard for the souls of this nation.
Moldova is a beautiful nation. It's vibrant, it's full of life, the people are kind, they're ready for that next step. They're in this, sapling stage. They're ready to become this big oak tree, and all they need is a little bit of a push, a little bit of the leading of the Spirit. And I can just say this, is that Moldova, the harvest is ready here, and it's time to get to work, and we need laborers in Moldova.
I would like to tell people that although Moldova is halfway around the world and it's a different country, the need for ministry is the same, and the hunger that people have is the same. The same desire to come to know God and love Jesus is the same here as it would be in the U.S.
Considering it, God has probably already laid it on your heart, and don't worry too much about the where or the when. Just commit to going and trust that God will work out the details. You have nothing to lose, and you have so much to gain. No matter where God has called you long term, time invested in the kingdom anywhere is time invested in your calling. Pray and seek God's guidance. Don't go where you might think you should go. Go where you feel God leading you to. Trust His timing, trust His process, trust His provision.
First, say yes. Pray about it. Talk with your leadership. Talk with others who have done missions work. Talk to your mentors. It will have a huge impact on your life, on your ministry, but on the lives around you. When you arrive in a country, leave yourself at the door. Come with the attitude to serve, and to serve with humility.
If you give the Lord your yes, He's going to open every door for you. I would say that in preparation for this missions trip, you need to pray and ask God to give you a burden for the people and to love the people for wherever you're going as God loves them.
To that young person that feels a tug or a pull, or to the elder that feels that same very burden to go overseas, whoever you are, I would say this is, you don't have to figure out the details. You don't have to figure out the finances. My God's a rich God. You don't have to figure out these little tiny minute details, because all God needs at this point is He just needs your yes. And if you'll give Him your yes, God will give you everything you need to get to where He wants you to go.